Sisters and former school cafeteria workers could be serving lunch in prison after being charged with stealing nearly $500,000 in the past 5 years. Joanne Pasquarelli, 61, of Stratford, and her sister Marie Wilson, 67, of Wilton, turned themselves into New Canaan police over the weekend after warrants were issued for their arrest. Both have been charged with larceny and defrauding a public community for purportedly stealing $478,588 from 2012 to 2017. Police say the scam could have been ongoing for 15 years or more, but were advised to limit an investigation to 5 years due to statutes of limitations. Pasquarelli and Wilson were placed on administrative in late 2017 and resigned in December, around the time when the Board of Education began looking into possible theft of money. One of the cases brought against Pasquarelli is the discrepancy in average daily deposits made at Sachs Middle School in the time before and after her resignation. At Sachs Middle School, the average daily deposit from the 2013 to 2016 fiscal year, from July 1 to June 30, ranged from $18 to $33 a day. After a new software installation in summer of 2016 that registered and documented cash intake, daily deposits went up to an average of $93 a day for the 2017 school year. In 2018, the fiscal year in which Pasquarelli had left for the second half, the daily deposit average was at $183 a day. According to an affidavit, Pasquarelli told police in an interview in March that she didn't know how such a discrepancy could be explained and that she would never take money. Separately, Wilson, in interviews with police, informed them that she provided money to her boss in the New Canaan High School cafeteria, around $100 a day, but that she personally never took a dollar. Pasquarelli and Wilson could not be reached for comment. Mark Sherman, attorney for Wilson, said his client would be pleading not guilty at her arraignment and said that the accusations were false and misleading. There is much more to this story. Marie is innocent and did not personally divert a single nickel of town money for personal gain, Sherman said. She is not going to be scapegoated for the missing money. Mark Carta, the attorney defending Pasquarelli, said he was not at liberty to comment on the charges. Several witnesses who worked with Pasquarelli and Wilson were voluntarily interviewed by police. Witnesses say they saw Pasquarelli and Wilson come to the cash registers and remove the large bills in between each lunch period at their respective schools. The investigation dates back to December of last year, when the Board of Education filed a complaint with police regarding financial discrepancies in the handling of cash at Sachs Middle School and New Canaan High School cafeterias. Superintendent of Schools Brian Loisy issued a statement via the New Canaan Public Schools website. "We are deeply upset by this alleged violation of our trust of the entire community and are committed to continuing our full cooperation with the New Canaan Police Department regarding these allegations," Loisy wrote. Loisy added that the alleged crimes involve the cafeteria fund, which is separate and apart from the district's operating budget. Each individual was released after posting a $50,000 bond. Wilson was issued a August 21 court date and Pasquarelli August 24. According to police documents, the Board of Education received a $500,000 reimbursement from their insurance company but wished to continue forward with the criminal case. The charges surprised some former high school students who recalled Wilson from the cafeteria. "I do remember seeing Wilson in the cafeteria, but I never had a conversation with her, nor was the lady who students would talk to," Jake Neuberger, class of 2018, said. "The school has had problems with staff before, but there wasn't really a reason to expect that the cafeteria was having issues like that." Ali Nugabaran, who also graduated this summer, shared similar thoughts. "I am very surprised, but I remember Wilson very well," Nugabaran said. "I remember her as always being rude or in bad moods, but I always felt like that was understandable because I know some kids in the cafeteria are just plain rude, so it always made me want to be even more nice to them."